Better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and check it.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for gold for Tuesday, December 18, 2012. Well, a very bearish candle today. A candle that's made a higher high but a lower low, thus continuing the trend to the downside. The previous candle made a lower high and a lower low, and therefore the trend was down, so the trend to the downside continues. Very large black body candle, a very substantial amount of net bearish progress made by the sellers today, and the sellers have closed with very strong control of this market, and they've shown some pretty strong commitment to taking this market lower today. The important thing here is that the sellers have actually taken out two important short-term areas of support, and the important one was the 1690 level, where we saw the market test to for 5 of the previous 10 or so days that I'd mentioned yesterday, and that was a very, very important level of support for this market, and today it's been blown away very substantially by this market. The large black body really says something about the momentum from the sellers today, and we did see them lose some commitment down around the 1667 level. 1667 has consistently been a very important level in this market. Previously strong support and strong resistance, and today we see this large shadow as the market probed down below there, and we saw some buying coming in and the sellers losing commitment. So there is a possibility that the market will continue to the upside as we're seeing this current candle develop, and the buyers continuing to trade the market a little higher, and that's the influence of that 1667 level. Now, if the market does trade higher, obviously these two levels of support at 1680 and roughly 1690 will or they have potential to hold as resistance, so we do need to be aware of that there is a possibility of the market trading up to these levels and then selling off again. We also have very strong resistance up around the 1700 level, and we have this zone from this 1690 to roughly 1700 level as a very, very strong zone of resistance. Now, for today's trading also, we saw the market attempt to rally up to within this highlighted yellow zone that I've mentioned previously, and I mentioned yesterday as an area of resistance for this market, and this really says something about the strength of this zone. It's been a very strong barrier to this market. The market has attempted to rally up through there. It probed just through there about a few weeks ago, but found resistance just above there at the cloud. So it is a very, very important level for this market, and the market will not trade higher until it makes a decent move on there and breaks out in a very bullish way up above that zone. So here we saw the strong price rejection and continue for almost all of the day. Now, in terms of the Fibonacci extension, we've had the market today trade down through the 50%, the 61.8%, and test to the 78.6% levels. Previous days trading, and for the previous 3 days, we had the market trading around the 38.2%, failing to close just down below there. Tested to the 50%, and there was a possibility of a change of trend to the upside, but very strong resistance overhead. We had the Tenkan Sen close by, offering resistance, and then the Kijun Sen close by, and today the sell-off and the price rejection from the 78.6% level. Now, that 78.6% level is a minor level. There is a possibility we could see the market rally from there, but our target based on this, really the next target is the 100% level down around the 1654 region, and then the 161.8% is a fair way below where the market's trading. In terms of the Fibonacci retracement, also today we've taken out important levels. The market took out the 100% level in a very bearish manner and traded almost to the 161.8%. We saw the rejection, and that obviously had its influence there, this 161.8% level around 1658, so we've seen some rejection from there. But we can't really say that the buyers have taken control of this market. We did see the sellers lose some commitment, but they've still closed with this market with very, very strong control. So the rally in this market may be fairly short-lived. and obviously the influence of these important areas of previous support will come into play, and then the Ichimoku indicators, the Tenkan-sen around 1693, and then even the Kijun-sen, which is just in the top of this, the bottom of this highlighted zone. In terms of Ichimoku, obviously a bearish market in all three timeframes. The market's trading down below the cloud, so bearish in the long-term timeframe, bearish in the medium-term timeframe by trading below the Kijun-sen, and in the short-term timeframe by trading below the Tenkan-sen. The Chikou span here is below the corresponding price action, so it's confirming this bearishness that we're seeing. And today we've had a strong confirmation of the change of trend in the second time frame. Here previously we had the market making a series of higher peaks and higher troughs. Once we made this candle here in this higher peak, we had a second time frame uptrend, only for the market to be rejected from the top of the cloud. Then the market trading in one first time frame downtrend to an intermediate peak, and then today when we took out this trough we had establishment of a second time frame downtrend. So quite a bearish market in this second time frame trend as well as the first time frame at the moment, and there is very, very strong potential for this market to trade lower. Obviously 1667, as I've mentioned, is very important for this market. So if we do see strong rejection from these higher levels and we see bearish trading down through 1667, there's a strong potential for the market to quickly trade down to 1643, and we do need to be aware of that. So they're the levels to watch. Obviously around 1680, then 1690, and then around the 1667 level.
Better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking